This game, you're playing, again, LeeSin versus Zed. We look at your team composition and we look at their team composition. You have Nasus top, right?
Yep.
Which means he's gonna be tank.
Yep.
But you have a double AD carry composition, which means you still kinda have to be an off tank. Because Ezreal and Kalista like are super squishy and Nami just instantly dies.
Yep.
That means you kinda need to be a tank. You can get a Hex Drinker because Jax does some magic damage, but Annie can like one-shot you. But other than that, like standard build. You should also be constantly invading Zed because early jungle Zed is fucking useless. That's why like no one plays him. If you just invade him, like you can totally fuck him up. And the next thing is, if you look at the matchups, Annie versus Ezreal, like you can do anything there. Like even if you snowball him, she's just gonna ult him and one-shot him at level 6, right? So right there, you can't do much. Bottom lane, again, you can try to do gank, but Leona's super tanky and Tristana can jump. But you have a top lane matchup, Jax versus Nasus. And if you don't know how this matchup goes, it's like if Jax is ahead at level 9, he can out-trade him, like he out split push Nasus. But if you get your Nasus a kill or two and maybe 20 CS advantage, then Nasus would just shit on Jax.
Okay.
And that's it. So let the game begin. And as I said, since you're versus Zed, you kinda need to do the early game in the wait, right?
Yep.
He's useless. So
we'll be fine. Let's party. Whew. 30 seconds until the game starts, Rick.
We're waiting.
Get my things ready, Morty.
He's starting bot lane, which is okay. So the standard help. You got a nice pull. You used one potion, like we talked about. And then you're going straight up to red buff. See how lucky you were? He just checked it and you weren't there yet. So, you come here. And why? Why do you start? Like, instantly. You started instantly. If you waited for this red buff to hit him twice, right? He would have died. Like, but right now, you see, he even smited it. Like, this guy knows how to use it. He even smited the red buff. And you get an out. No, you don't even kill him. Like, you don't even fucking kill him. But if you waited for it, like if you waited for him to get lower, you would have Q'd him and killed him. And that's it. But now you didn't. Again, like, we talked about this. When you're invading, it's not that hard. You go into the brush, you wait in it, and then you go like at him when you see he's low. And that's it.
Yeah.
And now you're kinda low because he smited it, right? And if he smites it, that means the next smite doesn't get the buff.
Ooh, first blood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like whoever smites the first is the only one who gets the HP, like regen buff. Okay, and this, why are you doing this? Like, why are you giving your Ezreal blue buff?
To give him an advantage.
No, like I told you yesterday, you give blue buff if you kill him and get a buff, like if you get a blue buff, and if like your mid laner showed you that he's like a better one. That means if he killed her at this stage, then maybe you give it to him.
Okay.
In this situation, but in this situation you don't, because you're LeeSin and you're versus Zed. You need to get that level advantage and fuck him over, right?
Okay. Okay.
But what you did here was like the worst thing ever, because you tried to do blue, he wasn't responding, right? And now look, you almost died, and you had to go back and you got 0 experience right here.
Yeah.
And Zed is gonna hit level 3 because of that. Just, you gave him blue buff, you got nothing out of it, you are behind Zed because of that.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And he died with blue buff.
Yeah, that's the next thing.
Like a second.
Because you don't know, like you don't know how good your mid laner is. That's why you don't give him first blue buff unless like Orianna yesterday killed Xerath. That's why you can say, oh, okay, she killed Xerath, she's an okay player, maybe I can give her blue buff and snowball her. But don't give it to just some random dude at level 2. You see, like, right now, Zed died. Like, you could have left this red buff up if you would like tap and see that he died. Go in his jungle, try to clear anything that's left, go kill the Scudder Crab and back. Like, you can do that, because if you're looking and you just see, oh, this guy died in the jungle, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to be careful. And this ward is also kinda useless, like a wasted ward, because you know he's dead.
Yeah.
So, go kill this. But also, before we go here, Nasus killed him, right? Like, he killed him and this guy just teleported back. When you saw Nasus killing him and you were doing grad, what I would have done is I would have ignored the golems and would go straight up to here, kill Scudder Crab and try to get another gank on Jax, because if you kill him again, like this, Jax is useless, right?
Yeah.
That you came super low, you kinda baited this Nasus into going in, and now yeah, he has to go back. You're super vulnerable to a gank right now, right? But somehow, like, no idea how, like, you didn't even have to flash there, but whatever, you get a double kill, right? And when you would think, wow, such a good LeeSin player, damn, this guy, no. What was that? How the fuck did you die to minions? Like, you just back off after they start attacking you. You back off and you go kill them, like.
Yeah.
But also, like, that flash, man. He would have died either way, right? It's like the tower, but nope. Gotta look flashy for that YouTube montage, right? Damn. Okay. So, you're ahead again, which means let's snowball some lanes, right? Which lane should we snowball? Top lane, right?
Yeah.
And okay, now you see that, and again, right?
Yeah.
Again, we talked about this. How when you come from here to gank, right? You have to target this and this. What are the chances that you're gonna kill Leona here?
Not really much, because if she has a stun and I jump on her, I'm fucked up.
Okay, but what if you walk to here, you ward jump here, you kick this guy, you Q him, and then you Q on him?
Yeah.
Oh look, you don't have Q, because you mysteriously used it on someone.
Mysteriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this guy would have died. Like, this guy would have died. Let's just check. LeeSin, Q damage, you do 100 and something, and then 8% of their missing health. So yeah, this guy would have died, most probably. But nope. Gotta start the gank with the Q, right?
Yeah.
Just learn to use your ward jump every single time.
Yep.
Like, just then you come here, you kill the pink ward, and right now, like, what's this? What's with the Q? Like, just ward and go for the red buff. You're stronger, like, he's level 5. Just take the goddamn red buff and get out of here. Now look at you, like, what are we waiting for? Like, what are you waiting for? Just almost a minute wasted here, and you didn't even get the red buff. Like, you got nothing out of it. And the same question again, right? What's with this long sword? Why did you just buy a long sword instead of upgrading your jungle item?
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, you had enough money.
Yeah.
350, that's 550, like, and this gives you 25 damage, right? And
Yeah.
upgrade the jungle item gives you 65 damage.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Why? What's with... I don't even know. Like, did you misclick or didn't you see that you have...
No, I don't know.
And then, like, you go straight for him, for his jungle. And if you're gonna try and invade like this, like, which is totally pointless, but okay. Now you go here. Why don't you ward jump? Like, instantly. You see both of them. Why didn't you ward jump? Are you just not, like, comfortable? Like, look, you were waiting, and then, oh, damn, I have a ward.
Yeah.
Like, also, you used two words here, right?
Yep.
And these were the side stone ones, saying like these were these ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Don't use this to ward. Always use your trinket. Like, use a trinket and then maybe one of these. Always word with trinket words and then use these words to jump.
Yep.
Guess it's way harder to jump with a trinket than it is to jump with an item on 2, right?
Yep.
So we're back to LeeSin. Already 2-2. But yeah, like that word, that word jump. You gotta get like ahead of that. Okay, and right here, like, you were doing blue buff, but when you're doing blue buff, you should be like focusing on the map, right?
Yeah.
If you were like, you're doing blue buff, you're auto attacking, you can click top, okay, click mid, what's happening, click bot, oh fuck, he's getting like fucked. Why aren't you running to like save him? Because look. You could have been here, you could have killed her, and that's it. And then you go bottom. Like, you got a nice Q, you still got a kill, but you should be, while you're doing camps and you're not like using your abilities, right? You should be watching around the map, like where should I gank next, what should I do next, right? Remember yesterday when you were streaming your games and I was telling you what to do? I was like constantly watching at the minimap, like where are people showing up. But you can click on there and see, oh, he's here. Oh, this is happening here. Maybe I should go there. Like constantly, you have to look around the map. Okay, so you're doing red buff. Again, not looking at him, because you have a map right here, right? That means one auto attack missed, second auto attack missed. He's dead. If you would have done those two auto attacks, right?
Yeah.
He's dead and you run away. Now you died. Because you're not looking what you're doing. And that's that number 3 on the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Always. Again, if you go gank, ping, I'm coming, you look it up, then you have to focus on yourself. Like, this happened here with Graves last game, if you remember. Like, you're just not looking at the enemy players and you just run into them and yeah, you've missed 2 auto attacks.
Yeah.
Right there. Which in the end costed you your life. Okay.
Jeez, it's a killing spree.
And again. What's this? Like,
No,
what the hell's with this double ruby crystal buys?
Yeah.
I really don't understand it. A ruby crystal and an armor I would understand, but 2 ruby crystals, like, cause you can't use both of them. Like, in this situation, you could also, instead of going the second ruby crystal, you could use these 2 for the this, not the gauge, but the item before the gauge, right?
Yeah, the Shurims.
Yeah, because you're versus a kind of fat Zed now, and then
Yeah.
Annie. Both of like these two try to one-shot you. So getting Steroid Gauge for Zed and Annie, and getting Hex Drinker for Annie is like your main concern right now.
Yeah.
And then it's finishing Omen, right? So warding.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. You ward jumped. You flashed. You kicked her. Now where's the Q? Like, where was the Q? You missed, and then you missed it, and now, look, like, where you still got a kill, right? But where was the Q?
Yeah.
Where was the Q after the kick? She can't dodge. Like, we talked about that, right? If you're a LeeSin who misses the Q after his ultimate, what does that mean? Yeah, that you should stop playing LeeSin. But you had a free Q, and like if she played that better, she could have killed Ezreal because of your mistake.
Yeah.
Oh jeez, it's a killing spree.
Okay.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
You go farm, like,
Blue
not
team's
actually
turret
sure.
has been destroyed.
Always. Don't go like this, don't go like up, oops, don't go like this, don't go like this, over go. Always go over the brush, right? So, going bot, you find him, now you kill him, okay? Now, let's just look at your map. Like, even though you don't see anything here, right? We don't know where Annie is. But obviously she's not here, right? Now let's slow it down. You have two options. Right here you have two options. Option 1, option 2. We don't see anything on bottom lane, which means two people might come here. We see this guy on top lane, means the Jax can't come here, but maybe Annie is somewhere, right? So
Wrong way.
wrong fucking way,
Oh, Morty. Oh, take it easy, buddy.
right? And also, look, you go. What's with this? You have to wait. You have to wait for her to EU, then you kick her away. But you just died. Like, I don't... And you even gave a kill to Tristana, like, that's the worst thing. If you're fucked like this, try to run away. When she is on you and stuns you, kick her and then go, because she doesn't have a follow-up.
Yeah.
But what you did is, like, you let her jump on you even after you ulted her. And again, that number 4, like, that are just piling up for no reason. But, like, you also had the opportunity, right, to go straight up top in their blue jungle. Because even if Annie's there, like, you can word jump on something and try to outplay her that way.
Yep.
Okay, right now, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you just... You see how much time you just wasted and did nothing. Like, just go do the fucking red buff. Don't look at it, just do it. Like, just... Oh god, the meme. Just do it. Yeah. Just do it. There was also... I think there was something with this Annie. I think, like, you could have killed her, actually. Like, hey, if you did an auto attack, you could have killed her. Like, right here again, if you would auto attack her, like Q, right? Auto attack Q, kick Q, and auto attack after.
Yeah.
That's an option. Maybe you would have killed her, but whatever. And also, if you would have the red buff, right? She would have died. Definitely, then with one auto attack and red buff, she would have died. So, your team is fighting, like your Nasus is super fat, which means that he is he is your victory chance, right?
Yeah.
So people are fighting, right? Look, people are fighting. And look where LeeSin is, the tank of the team. You are standing in the back side for the most of the fight, right? For the most of the fight. And you have Warden's Mail, Giant's Belt, and Ruby Crystal. And you're standing in the back. Like, you have to protect your 2 AD carries.
Yeah.
This is your job. Like, your job is to protect your AD carries. Also,
Whoa, initiating killing spree mode.
we went over, what, 6 or 7 games, right? Altogether.
Yeah.
In how many of those games did your greed ever pay out?
Not really that much.
Yeah. Always greedy, never lucky, right?
Yeah.
Just don't do that. Like, this time it would be 10,000 times better if you just kill this fucking tower. Like, just kill the tower. Don't don't try to kill any. Just kill the tower, get the safe money, and get out of there. Yeah. And that's that number 5. Like, and most of these deaths are like dumb, right? You didn't have to do them. Like, they're just pointless deaths. So, you see, this is like, you wouldn't have done this yesterday. Like, you're constantly going and clearing jungle camps.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're going top to help your team. They're killing. I think they're gonna get him. Or like, okay, this was like a nice move, but right here, you could have done a Baron call. Like,
Okay.
this could be a Baron call because you killed their AD carry, and this guy is like strong as fuck. Just not
Yeah.
sure, like how would if. Let's just see if they have words. They have 1 word, but maybe like if they came, you could just turn around. But Jax has to back, Annie is low and is backing, right? You see, so like this could have been a Baron call because like this guy is just fat.
Okay.
Yeah, but this one is kind of hard to call. But okay, we're going to give as blue buff. Going back. Finally getting the Jarim's Fist, which is great.
It's a rampage!
Like, you're recognizing what items you need to survive. Not good that you chase him, just push. Try to push and try to get the mid lane tower. Right here, like, where are you even trying to go? It's gonna take you forever to help him, right? But this needs to die. Because, again, I can't zoom out. Yeah, but if you kill this, it means the map until here, like from here on, they are blind, right?
Yeah.
But now they have this, and they have protection all around here. But if you kill it, they only have protection until here. Meaning you can invade the jungle and run here. And it's gonna bite you in the ass. Just a minute later. Look! You could have killed this.
Yeah.
But you didn't. You tried to go top. Like, you were too late. You still got her. Like, okay, you got a kill. Which, even if you killed the tower, right? You could have still gotten the kill. But now look at this. You're here. You kind of failed, but whatever. You have a nice fight versus that. Right? He's trying to juke you. He flashes. Now, you're thinking, I could be faster. Now imagine if this wouldn't be here. He's fucked, right?
Yeah.
Just a minute later, if this tower would have been dead, this guy would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's it. And you wanna know another thing? Your minions might have been here. And he would have been even more fucked. Because then, like, you could have just run around, jump on minions. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. That's why you kill towers. And he also wouldn't have a vision on you that you're coming from behind, right? So you gave the red buff to your S, which is alright since he's a blue build S. That's super annoying. Okay, so right now, like, you split pushing versus Jax, right? Is not the best decision. Also, you using your Omen like that isn't. But overall, like, everyone's pinging you back, right? And you're gonna end up killing him, right? Which you would think is great, but it would be far better if you just recalled and helped your team.
Yeah.
Because now they are 3 versus 4. Like, if you look here, they're 3 versus 4, and they're gonna engage because they're dumb, most probably.
Yeah.
But still, I gotta give you props for this. Like, gotta give you props for the smite. It would have been better if you queued and then smite while the Q is flying, but still.
Okay.
You can add it in your YouTube reel. And you see your team engages and they die.
Yeah.
Because you're not there. That's why it's not always the best to get like a kill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, we look at the time, 26:40, right?
Yeah.
Now let's look what this LeeSin is gonna do. Damn, right?
Yeah.
So,
For nothing.
30 seconds running around in circle
Yeah.
instead of helping this guy, right? Or doing anything meaningful at all. And then you come down, you kick him, and then you run away. Nice! Nice, man! Last minute, super useful, right?
Yeah.
You've gained so much in the minute when you killed her. Just don't do stupid shit like that. Don't greed for a kill. Kills won't win you the game. Objectives will.
Yeah.
Right? And again, and we talked about it. You're LeeSin. You know what that means? Oh, we have to. Yeah, we're gonna look over this fight. But objectives will win you the fight, right? And do you think that 300 gold on LeeSin is gonna change the way this game is gonna end? Like, if you get 300 gold because you chased Zed for 30 seconds? No. So, first of all, you're grouping with your team like this is suicide because she's just gonna ult. Like, this was so lucky. But you're coming from behind. I don't even know why you didn't instantly kick her. Like, if you kicked Annie into your team, you would have probably like dumpstered them. But whatever, like, and then Zed comes from behind, and yeah, like he fucks them up. You still kill. What? Oh, yeah, like he kinda outplayed you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but still, like, if you kicked Annie into it, your team would have probably won this team fight pretty hard, and then you could have went for Baron and turned the game around. I don't know what happened there. Like, I think it was like a mechanical error, as in, like, you became a potato. Like, look, I don't even. Or was it? No, was it on cooldown? I don't even know now. Let me. Yeah, I think it. Oh, if it was on cooldown, then I have no idea why the fuck you even jumped on her. But it shows you have it up. Yeah, like you had it up. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
I don't know, like if you kicked her, yeah, you would have just won this team fight.
Okay.
So this happened. You died. That was that number 6. And like, this is what I told you in the previous game. Like, if you have to get a QSS, then something's wrong.
Yeah.
Just straight up wrong. Like, why do you need a QSS? If you're gonna jump in and they're gonna all go on you, it's great for you. If you wanna survive any, just get the fucking Hex Drinker. Or Oh fuck. Aegis.
Yeah.
Don't go for Hex Drinker. Like this is what Xmitty did on CLG, and like it was so funny. Because you're LeeSin. Again, you're like running away, your tank. You also have your QSS, right? But look at you, like you're so afraid. Like you're constantly the one in the back line. You have to get in. You still have your ultimate. Like, don't be a pussy if you play tank LeeSin, right?
Yeah.
Like, I get a feeling that when you're playing tank LeeSin, you're being a pussy. Then I tell you, don't be a pussy, right? And you go play AD LeeSin and you yeah, but it's happened, like, it happened yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Like, it happened yesterday. Like, you missed so many cues here, but these are mechanical errors. You have to work on those alone. But this Baron call, like, sorry, the two of you won't do it on your own. Like, sorry. You just... Like, your damage... The damage from the two of you is, like, look how shitty it is. And then if Annie comes, yeah, you're fucked. Like, he still gets away, but if she came when Baron was lower, ulted you, you would have both died. So that Baron call, not good. Like, you need at least 3 people that late into the game, because you have no damage. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, just your item build. You go back in the jungle, farm. You go back, you buy Hex Drinker, which, like, it makes sense, but QSS doesn't. Now look at this fight. Just look at your position.
Yeah, but I don't want to fight against 5 when we're 3 there.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose otherwise.
Yeah.
Like, this
Yeah,
game
but-
is over, so why are you just...
Yeah.
It's like you've given up before the Nexus died. It's not over until the Nexus explode, you know?
Yeah, but for me it was useless to fight with 3 guys on this fucking tower. So
Yeah, but they fought.
leave this tower and.
But
wait
if they
up
went in,
and
like if
fight.
they go in, you have to fight, right? You have to try to get something.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything weird with this, like, victory screen? If you look at your item build, is something wrong besides the QSS?
No.
Have you heard of our Lord and Savior Red Trinket?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah? You've heard of it?
Yeah.
Damn. Because it doesn't look like you've heard of it.
Yeah.
Because in 34 minutes, when you were behind and you need to clear wards in your jungle, right? You
Yep.
didn't. Again, second game in a row, you didn't do that. So yeah, if we go over it, you need, first of all, you need to adjust your builds. I never said you should get a QSS, right? I never even mentioned it, because it's dumb.
Yes.
Because it's dumb, like, just ignore the QSS in this, seriously. Unless you're gonna go Hydra into Cleaver, into Bloodthirster, then you go QSS, because you're gonna get, like, one shot and you need to dodge CC, but you're not playing that kind of a LeeSin, you're playing jungle, tankish LeeSin, so ignore the QSS. Get the red trinket. If you're ahead, you keep the yellow trinket, because then you can easily place 2 wards, right?
Yeah.
Or even 3 in their jungle, and you have control of their jungle. But if you're behind or if you're equal, get the red trinket, because you have to clear their wards in your jungle.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're fucked. Because then Zed can do whatever he wants, and they can, like, Annie can flank you and kill you if she wants. Other than that, invade again wasn't that great, right? You should have waited and went at him a bit later. Then the blue buff, don't give your blue buff to mid laner if you don't know how good he is, right? In this case, you gave it to him, you got 0 experience, you've fallen behind, and then he just fucking died and gave Andy a blue buff, and he was totally fucked. After that, the patting again. When you died, when you recalled, you do this, you do this. You saw you were low, you should be doing Scudder Crab to gain health back. Do Grump, recall, then go to red jungle. But what you did was Wolves, Blue went to red jungle and almost died on red and had to recall with red still being here, right? So again, time wasted.
Yeah.
You had like moments of brilliance in this game, like the outplay here, followed by bronze 17 play, like dying to minions. The smite Q on Jax was also like, it looked okay, but all in all it wasn't great, right? Because your team was fighting bottom, and you need to look at that. With the item builds, the double HP, don't do that. The mid gank, you remember when you came for Annie, no hesitations. After you kick her, always Q and get her.
Yeah.
Stop being greedy here when you dove her. Get the mid tower if possible. Like, just get it. Mid tower offers the best protection and vision for enemy team. So if you take this, like, this is the best tower to take, because then, like, he can't, if he goes into the jungle and he's fucked, he can't like back off to his tower, right?
Yep.
He has to back off to second tower. And that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, any questions?
No, not really, no.
Okay. Oh yeah, and also, if you're tank LeeSin, you go in and you tank. If you're AD LeeSin, you don't go in and you tank, okay?
Yeah.
You have to change your mentality.